Alright guys, it's about that time for another channel update. I haven't brought you guys up to speed with what's been going on with as far as the music and everything goes. And if you guys can't hear me too well, I'm driving. I'm on my way to my BFF's house. We're going to DTE for Riff Fest. If you guys are from Detroit area, we're going to see Shinedown. I can't remember who else is on the bill. A bunch of bands that I'm not familiar with. Probably you guys are like, what the hell are you doing going to that show, Kev? You're a death metal guy. Well, we kind of came to an agreement because last year she was actually going to go to Slayer with me. It was after the fact. My cousin and I went, and then she's like, well, how'd the Slayer show go? And I said, it was awesome. I almost was thinking about asking you to go to it. And she's like, well, why didn't you? And I said, well, I didn't think that you'd be into that kind of stuff. She's like, hell no. She's like, next concert, you know, I'll go to one with you if you go to one of mine. So here we are. So I agreed to go to one of her more mellow concerts, and then I'm gonna bring her to a pretty brutal show, break her in like that. So that'll be a lot of fun for me. But anyway, to bring you guys up to speed with what's going on with the channel, Devin, if you're watching this, I appreciate everything you've been doing for me, man. Devin is somebody who reached out to me last week and has been helping me with my drum tracks. I've been sending them MIDI files from the songs that I recorded back in 2008. So he's bringing a lot more realism to the drum tracks. I think he said he's using Easy Drummer 3, and he sent a couple tracks back to me, and they sound really, really good. So Devin, thank you so much, dude. You're saving me such a headache because I don't know what the hell I'm doing with all that, and a lot of the free drum tracks that I've been checking out, try to play around with. I either can't figure them out, or you're just so limited on what you can do with them. So I would just kind of dismiss it. So you hit me up at a really good time, because I was almost considering just recording them with the Tabit MIDI drum file anyway, but I just don't like the way they sound. And I read all your guys' comments. I agree, they sound like shit. They really do. So you're saving me a lot of grief with that. I still got to use my Line 6 UX1 with my Audacity to record my guitar. It comes out okay, but it's still not the greatest, because I did try Reaper and I couldn't figure it out, and my computer wouldn't actually load it up. It wouldn't even play it. So I never pursued it after that. I couldn't figure it out. And I'm like really stupid when it comes to that kind of stuff as far as computer things go. So when I can't figure something out, I just get a pounding headache. I get frustrated and I just quit. So I mean, for now, I'm just gonna do things kind of the way I've been doing them. And yeah, so my guitar is gonna end up being just whatever, and the drums are gonna sound a lot better because added a lot of realism to the kit, and it sounds really good. So thanks again, Devin, for that. I appreciate it. So these will be older songs. I'm gonna share like 2 or 3 of them from my 2008 release, unreleased, that we recorded. We recorded like 13 songs, and it just never got finalized. Like, we had to add bass and real drums if we would have did that, and vocals, and I had to add a couple more guitar solos on the songs I wrote, but that never came about. I just kind of dismissed it, never visited it again. But I want to resurrect these tracks, share them with you guys, let me know what you think, and go from there. Now, as far as bodybuilding videos and stuff go, Jeff Saigo, my buddy who's a videographer, photographer, he's a professional. If you guys saw the video from a couple weeks ago that we shot at there's a gym in Chesterfield, Michigan. This gym I go to, it's called Extreme Fitness. We filmed a back and biceps workout in there, and I've been adding it to a lot of the recent videos on the end screen, so you guys can check it out. And my buddy Mitch and I, we're going to shoot a video with him this week. I think we're going to do chest. We still got to kind of talk it out and make sure that all of us are going to be on the same page as far as like what days work for us and things like that, so we can just have a schedule where we can all get together and shoot this video. So him and I, we're going to train that with Jeff, and that will be up in the future. And I got another video from back in March that I filmed that will be up hopefully within the next week or so. So that one I've been waiting on for a little bit. But the guy I've been working with, it was a different photographer. He had to spend some time editing on it and stuff like that. So that should be up shortly too. And then I'll just keep hashing out the guitar covers. I've been back to work, been really, really busy. So a lot of these covers I've been doing have been a little bit on the lazier side. And, you know, it is what it is. I still want to keep creating content and putting it out on the channel. But I want to thank you guys too for getting me up to, I'm almost at 42,000 subs. I really appreciate everything you guys watching and, you know, leaving your positive feedback and everything like that. It keeps me to want to keep this channel alive and just keep trying to make it grow and just doing what I love to do. I love plugging into my amp, playing guitar. I want to get back on my bike too. I got my, I don't know if you guys are familiar. I've talked about it a little bit in the past, where I used to be a BMX flatland freestyler when I was a kid, and I got pretty good for a while, and then once you start going to work and, you know, life kind of changes when you mature as an adult, you just kind of don't do that stuff anymore. But I got back into BMX again, actually recently. This was a few years ago. I ended up picking up, first I picked up a 1993 GT Performer that I couldn't get when I was a little kid. Well, I ended up finding this bike. I mean, I was always going on eBay, and I ended up finding it, and I bought it. So I bought that bike, and then shortly afterwards, I ended up picking a 2017 throwback model, the Haro Master, and I still got that bike, and I've been kicking it around, maybe getting back on the bike. I don't do as daring of flatland tricks as I used to, just because if I break a bone or I cause some significant damage, you know, I'm not going to be able to collect a paycheck and make a living anymore. So I'm a little more reserved on my flatland tricks, but I would like to get back on my bike and share a little bit of that with you guys on my channel too. But yeah, I mean, that's going to do it for this update. I can't really think of anything else. If I do, I'll put it in a pinned comment or something like that, and I'll share it with you guys. Once again, I appreciate you guys watching all the time, and you guys have a good weekend. Take care.